Hey everyone, my name's Madison. Thanks for checking out my channel. Today, I am here in my new Christmas robe to share a Christmas book haul with you. I don't normally do book hauls, but I really liked the books I got for Christmas, so I wanted to talk about them. And my mother got me this. It's a new robe, and we have had 2 snow days in a row instead of going back to school, and so I don't think I'm taking it off for 48 hours. So it's been a good 2 days, and I've gotten a lot of reading done. But I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking about that now and share my Christmas book presents with you. So let's see here. The first book I got, that's the back of it, here's the front of it, is The Master and Margarita by Mikhail Bulgakov. I should have asked Katya how to say it. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law got me this book, which is a Russian modern classic. And so it's really pretty. It has gold edging and it's just super cute. So I'm very excited to read that. It's on my TBR for the year. They also got me this book about the Titanic, Shadow of the Titanic. It's the stories of the survivors of the Titanic. Not so much what happened to them that night, but how it affected their lives in the future, in their futures, for the rest of their lives. You know what I mean. Okay, so that, I'm very excited to read that, which is, I appreciated that I got that because I needed to add some nonfiction to my book list. My husband, so he got me 2 Wendell Berry books. I just really discovered him for the first time this year. So he got me Hannah Coulter, which is one of the books that takes place in the town that he writes about. And then he also got me a book of his poems called Terrapin, and it's all about animals and nature, which I think most of his poems are about that anyway. But this year, I finally found poetry that I loved, and it's Wendell Berry. Hands down, favorite poet ever. I just love what he writes about and how he writes it, and it seems like in every single poem I read of his, there's that one line that just turns everything on its head and makes you see things differently, and I love that. Also, I'm from Maryland, and the Maryland college team thingies are called Terrapins, so that's exciting. And kind of silly. The next book, I think my husband got it for me, is The Daughter of Time by Josephine. This is apparently one of the best mystery books ever written. And I really got interested in it because I was looking for books about Richard III, and this popped up on my list. So it's about a detective. I think this is part of a series, but you are plopping into the middle of the series if you start here. And so he's in the hospital, and he's, you know, not doing any regular detective work, and he's staring up at a picture of Richard III thinking, that kind face couldn't have killed those boys in the tower. And so he goes and does some investigating to figure out what actually happened to the boys in the tower. And that sounds fantastic. So I read a book about Richard III earlier this year that was a little disappointing, although good overall. And I'm excited to read this as well. The next one I got is Andy Ware's new book, Hail Mary. I have no idea what it's about, but I was excited to read one of his books before it becomes a movie, so we'll see. Maybe I can find out what it's about. Okay, here. Ryland Grace is the sole survivor of a desperate last chance mission, and if he fails, humanity and Earth itself will perish. Matt Damon could star in this one too, guys. It would be perfect. Unless, of course, Ryland is a girl. No, it says he. We're fine. Okay. There's that. I am very excited to read it. And then the last book I got is Kazuo Ishiguro's Clara and the Sun. I cannot wait to read this. He is one of my favorite modern authors. I say that like I read a lot of classics. I take that back. He's one of my favorite authors, and I cannot wait to read this book. It's about artificial intelligence, from my understanding, and he does a great job of mixing excellent literary fiction with tiny little bit of sci-fi. He does the same thing in Never Let Me Go. So I'm very excited to read this, and a friend of mine asked me to lead a book club discussion on this, which makes me a little nervous, so I'm gonna get to this soon so I can be nice and prepared to talk to adults about books. So that will be exciting. And I got 2 movies for Christmas as well, which are gonna count in this book haul. The first one is Ford versus Ferrari, which I've already watched and was amazing, guys. You wouldn't think a movie about couple of cars could be that great, but it was, and you should watch it. And then the next movie, this is a movie, the next movie I got is The New Little Women. I'm very excited. I haven't seen it yet. I know it's not that new, it was like 2019, but I am behind the times. So what I'm doing right now with my snow day, aside from making a YouTube video, is I have started Little Women, and then when I finish this, I think I'll read March as well by Geraldine Brooks, which is about the dad in Little Women, and then I will watch this version of Little Women because, I mean, Saoirse Ronan and Florence Pugh, I don't think we could possibly go wrong. I don't really like Emma Watson, but we'll see. I saw a couple of the scenes with Florence Pugh, who plays Amy, towards the end of the movie, and she was amazing, so I can't wait to watch this movie. If you have seen it, what do you think? Do you like this one better or one of the earlier versions better? Is it as good as the book? What are all your opinions? Let me know down in the comments below. And then, oh, there was another book. The last book I got is from 40 Days for Life, and it's called What to Say When, the complete new guide to discussing abortion. And so it's a nonfiction book about the pro-life arguments. And I'm very interested in reading that. I just found out about 40 Days for Life like last year. I didn't even know it was an organization. So now I know, and I find it very interesting, and I'm excited to read this book that they published. And I also got 2 other things I'm going to tell you about. I got a Gryffindor Scarf from David, and then I got this pretty little necklace, and you can't see the words or anything on it, and it's not book related, it's movie related, but I'm going to share it anyway. It says on it, I love you and I know, which is so funny because it's from Star Wars, and my husband got it for me, and it made me very happy. So, let me know what you think about my Christmas book haul, and let me know what you got for Christmas as well. And what books are you starting the new year with? I hope you guys have a great day. It's probably not going to be as good as mine because I definitely had a snow day, but I wish you all well, and I will see you soon. Bye.